A little bit more room. Hey, throw on the football! And a big man scramble!
The action pass to him. He fires to the top. One-handed catch.
Buchanan Simons is open. Breaks the tackle. This is going to be a 70-yard touchdown. Buchanan Simons. Over the top, and that might be the most impressive interception all day. What a shoot!
Breaking through a tackle.
Oh no!
What a ridiculous sequence of events.
He's got Heath McDaniel Jr. inside the 10 to the 5. Touchdown, Carolina.
The kick is blocked from Zuderveld. It's loose.
How? What?
Welcome to Sim Football Pregame. Along with Mike St. Green, I'm Cameron Irvine. And if Mike and I look or seem tired, it's because yesterday in the SFL we had a ridiculous Saturday. 8 games and full of upsets, shocking results, including St. Green's London Knights taking down the undefeated Baltimore Vultures 34-24. It was a wild night, Mike, and it went a long time. Y'all were up late partying.
Yeah, Cam, definitely a wild night, and then definitely went on. Seems like all night long. Hey, man, I just want to take a minute to congratulate my owner of London, Liam Crowder. I mean, he's been around the league a long time, and man, just congratulations on making the playoffs for the first time over there in London. I mean, he was up, Cam, until like 6 a.m. London time this morning, waiting to see how we. Would come out and man, it was well worth the wait. Celebrated with a bunch of guys in the locker room last night, but hey, here we are this morning. And some other teams are hoping to punch that ticket as well today.
Now we've got a lot to get to this afternoon. We've got a full block and a bunch of different scenarios. So let's just run through them. Unfortunately, because of the upsets from last night in London and Arizona, Lone Star and Louisiana have lost their path to the playoffs, but this game still means a lot for Las Vegas and Portland. Portland needs Fort Worth, Tulsa, and St. Louis wins today to make the playoffs. If any of those do not happen, then Las Vegas makes the playoffs. And later today, Mike, the big game is St. Louis and Atlanta. That will determine almost all of the playoff matchups in the first round.
Yeah, Cam, Fort Worth in particular, they have an extra team of bandwagoners with them today, and over in Portland, they definitely want the Toros to pull this upset off to keep their slim hopes alive, as well as in the St. Louis game, as you mentioned. There's some other scenarios that are going to play out there during that game. I mean, a lot of the seed teams have been decided. A lot of the seeding has not. And as you mentioned, Las Vegas and Portland in particular are going to be paying close attention to the action today.
We'll keep everybody updated on the potential for all of the different playoff matchups and things as we go along this afternoon. But Mike and I actually won't see you until post-game after all these games end to break it down, as we've got to cram, Mike. It's like cramming for a test, the last day before the test, the last day before the playoffs. And we've got some good action coming up. Lone Star Fort Worth kicks us off next when we come back. This has been Sim Football Pregame, presented by APM Music on For the Fans. We'll see you on the other side of the break. SFL football is next.
for the fans welcomes you to the following presentation of the Simulation Football League.
It's a 90-degree day in October. Of course, it's in Denton, Texas, in the middle of the Metroplex. It's the I-35 rivalry, the Fort Worth Toros, and the Lone Star Glory. Welcome inside Medal of Honor Field. It's Chris Curtis, it's Mike O'Neill. It's Week 12 of the Simulation Football League 17th regular season, presented by APM Music on For the Fans. And Mike, we have a good one. Two premier running backs in this league and two teams at this point looking for some help. I shouldn't say help. Looking towards the future into season 18 and beyond.
Yeah, absolutely, Curtis. At this point, both of these seasons are pretty much ended. There's no playoff hopes for either of these teams, but like you said, you nailed it. These are two powerhouse running backs. These guys are looking to end the season on a big note. And we'll see which one of these teams can do that today here.
Ike McBride, of course, one of those. She has been one of the premier backs this entire season, and don't let anybody on any team tell you differently. It's going to be a lot of fun for Lone Star and Fort Worth fans. Their playoff hopes may be dashed, but two fanatical fan bases about to get at it in the chats and across the country and continent as we get things underway. This matchup does not lack on playoff implications, however. As we look at this, Lone Star loses, Vegas is in. Lone Star wins, and it puts Vegas and Portland's playoff chances in doubt. So we'll see how that ends up. We're about ready for football, though. Ball is about on the tee. Lone Star is going to get the ball first, as Fort Worth will kick it off. So we'll get to see Ace Fennick on the field before anything else happens as we get this game underway. Hand is in the air. Ball is about to be in the air as well. It is, and we're underway from Denton, Texas. Returnable from just inside the end zone, out to the 10, the 15, left at the 20, spin at the 25, and he's going to get taken down at the 26-yard line. And that brings us to our running back combo, Ace Fennick, Ike McBride, and then the fullback Pseudo Nakai, your main passing running tandem, Mike. And this is a pretty good combo. It's been a pretty good combo all season long.
Yeah, and they're just looking to stick to what they know in this game. I'm really going to say it right now, Curtis. Whoever can control the run game in this game today is going to be the one that walks away with the victory.
Ace Fennick immediately in the shotgun, trying to do something in the pass game. Looking to throw it. Throws short. That's going to be nearly intercepted. That's a big problem over the middle. And that was a very dangerous throw. Looks like Dave Axis was the target. He couldn't bring it in.
Yeah, just a great job by the linebacker. Just reading, it was just a drag route right across the middle. And, I see where Lone Star's going with it, just try and maybe surprise them first down. But nonetheless, great play defensively.
Empty set backfield. 4 wide. Looking to throw it. Left-hander is going to be over the middle. That's a catch. First down and more, just past the 36 to the 37-yard line. And that is a nice catch over the middle of the field.
Yeah, I believe that was Williams on that.
Yep.
Nonetheless, it was just a great catch. It was nothing more than just a skinny post route, just a quick dump off to your tight end, and great play call there by Lone Star.
Got him a first down. It's their second first down of this game already. Or first down of this game. This will be a chance for Fennick on first down, and that one nearly tipped, but they're going to give him a 6-yard reception on the left. That's Greg Soto on the left side of the field.
If that ball, Curtis, has three less inches on the on that just a little bit less air under it, that's an interception going back to the house. Great spot there by Fennick, putting it only where his receiver could get it.
Dangerous ball, but it worked out. 2nd and 4, manageable second down is the key there. In the gun is Fennick. 7 of the box defensively for Fort Worth, looking to throw it. Fennick over the middle. That one's, I thought it was caught, but it was knocked out of the hands of the receiver, Dave Axis, over the middle of the field. Not going to work. 3rd and 4 coming.
Yeah, and Dave Axis having a pretty good season this season, doing a lot of big things for Lone Star. I understand Fennick's just trying to get it to him, but I really think they need to go to the run here. They need to get McBride involved. Even Nakai, either one of them would be great to run here.
I formation with 3 in the back. Handoff right to Ike McBride. She'll get close to the first down. She did get the first down. Nice work going through the middle and the dive forward. Got her enough, and they're just shy of midfield, 1st and 10.
And this is what Lone Star's identity is. Ike McBride is one of the top premier backs in the SFL, Curtis, and to not give her the ball is I think a fail on behalf of the offense for Lone Star.
In the gun, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Fennick waits, has the football. Doesn't drop back very far. That's tipped and might have been a touchdown if that tip does not happen. That was very close. The linebacking core gets up and makes the play. Good work from Fort Worth's defense.
Yeah, just an excellent play there by the linebacker again. I believe it was the same linebacker that had the PBU earlier in this series. Just a great job coming out here, number 54. Just an excellent job on the defensive side for Fort Worth, saving a big touchdown-saving play.
That was J.L. Browning on the tip there. 2 and 3 in the backfield. Another one to this one to the outside. It's Ike McBride. She gets hit real hard after a 3-yard gain. Make it 3rd and 7. The 3rd down chance coming up for Lone Star.
Yeah, I like the play call here, Curtis. Just a really good job getting it to McBride. You know, find creative ways to get your best players the football, right? And great job there. Even though they only pick up a couple, it makes it a little bit more manageable of a 3rd down.
3rd down coming. 4 wide. Looking to make this work. Ace Fennick looking to throw it over the middle again. That seems to be the target zone. They get another completion and yet another 1st down. This time a completed pass to Williams, the tight end, and his 2nd catch of the day.
Yeah, Fort Worth is just leaving the middle of this field exposed. And Lone Star, I would be willing to bet my money they saw that on tape this week, and that's where they're attacking here with the tight end.
2 to the right, 1 to the left. 2 in the backfield. Handoff. This one goes to, believe that was Pseudo Nakai. Does not get too far. Nope, it is Ike McBride. Didn't get too far, but a 3-yard rush. Make it 2nd and 7 coming up.
And just a trap play up the middle here to get it to McBride. Great job picking up 3 yards on the 1st down, setting up a 2nd and 7. You know, just staying ahead of the chains here, Curtis.
Under center is Ace Fennick. Have yet to see the ace to deuce connection in this game. Long drive to start things out. Handoff McBride. McBride's got a ton of room through the middle. That's going to be 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line. Good work and a new set of downs for Ike.
I'll tell you what, Curtis, give those big guys up front a raise because they just did an excellent job just parting the seas there for Ike McBride. And we've seen this all season long, Curtis. This is why she's on top of the charts as a running back.
1st and 10. Lone Star with a real good drive to start their day, which of course is something Vegas does not want to hear. Looking to throw it. Left side. That one is caught. Greg Soto just shy of the 1st down marker. 2nd and 2, but an 8-yard completion is going to make it a manageable 2nd down, and to boot, they're well within field goal range.
Greg Soto with the back shoulder fade there. Just a great job. Just awesome spotting by Fennick, really putting it to the outside shoulder, allowing Soto to spin around and catch it and not let the defender make a play on the ball.
In the gun. Fennick, McBride with play action. Looks, throws, end zone! It's tipped and incomplete. Very close. Could not get it again. They attack the middle of the field. This time the safeties come up to make the play.
Excellent pass breakup there by number 32, Reed. Just does an excellent job reading it. And I was even biting on the play action here. I mean, you've got McBride in the backfield. Of course you think they're going to hand it off. Great job there by Fort Worth to play heads-up football on defense.
Marquise Reed, the free safety on the play on defense. Good work in the gun. One more time is Fennick on a 3rd and 2. Got to get the 1st down at least. Throws left, looking for Soto. That is out of bounds. Not going to work. And it will be a 4th down play coming up. And the Lone Star Glory are going to end up kicking this, hopefully through the uprights for them, getting themselves a 3-0 lead.
And hopefully, I don't think that they can kick this ball harder than they just kicked themselves there. Fennick needs to get that ball out a little bit sooner. If he does, that's a 1st down.
And the offense is still on the field, believe it or not. Could they go for it on 4th down? If they snap this, it'd be an interesting play call.
I love it. You got McBride in the backfield.
5 on the play clock, and it does not look like they're going to try to do that. They were just trying to draw the Toros offside, and that is how that's going to go. 4th and 2, and it will be now a field goal attempt.
Yeah, just going back to that play, Curtis, that out route, you know they're going to be looking at it after. This is the last. I know that they don't have playoff implications, or they don't have any playoff desires going into the after the season's over, but you've got to look at this. This is insane. They need to make this first down. That's just undisciplined. Hopefully they can put together a better drive next one.
Field goal coming, middle of the hash marks. 37-yard attempt to try to give Lone Star the lead. Snap is good. Hold good. Kick up and on the way. It is up. And it is no good. Wide right. Did not work. Lone Star does not get points on this drive. And that is not how you want to end a good drive. Long drive ends in 0 points and a missed field goal.
Yeah, just back to back. Just, Lone Star's going to be beating themselves up on the sidelines. But I think the key here is to keep their heads up. Just continue to do what they do best. And not to let it phase them. It's still very, very early in the football game.
So not the way they want to start it out, but on the other side, Fort Worth starts to work on offense. Run right. It's going to be 2nd and 7. And good work on the first down to at least make it somewhat manageable for 2nd down as Fort Worth gets their offense on the field, led by Cameron Curtis.
Yeah, just a great run. It looked like a stretch run there, but it was just a great run nonetheless to pick up a good first down, even though it was only 3 yards, staying ahead of the chains.
Cameron Curtis flanked by Jason Williams, and then you have Aaron Alexander, the fullback. That's going to be through the middle again, and that is going to be a first down and more out to the 47-yard line, and another nice rush up the middle for Jason Williams. And 2 plays, 2 rushes for him. He seems to be a focal point of the attack on offense for right now.
How about number 69 up front? I believe it was the guard for Fort Worth, just getting out to the 2nd level. Anytime your offensive lineman can get to the 2nd level where the linebackers are, it's going to be a big play.
High formation, 1 to the left. Handoff, Williams once more. Big hole through the middle, gets taken down from behind after a 6-yard gain. And that's a nice run again. And the offensive line doing real good work for the Toros.
Once again, it's no coincidence here, Curtis, that the offensive lineman number 76 actually ran out, and he was matched up. He was blocking a safety downfield. They're doing a great job blocking here. If they can keep this up, Fort Worth is going to get some points on this drive.
3 in the backfield. Cam Curtis. That's a run again, right through the middle to Jason Williams, and he will get the first down. 1st and 10 once more. If you're new to the SFL, the Simulation Football League combines traditional sports, esports, and a role-playing game into one. Team strategies are being executed in real time by our simulations as real-life players compete on the virtual gridiron. For more information about the SFL, visit our website at simulationfl.net. The SFL, we put the fan in fantasy. 1st and 10 for Fort Worth as they're inside plus territory at this point. Tight set offensive formation. Another run for Williams, and he's got at least 5 a carry right now as, again, he works his way through the middle for another 8-yard rush.
Just unbelievable blocking up front to start this game for Fort Worth. Excellent job, and you don't want to give these kind of opportunities to a running back like Jason Williams, Curtis.
3 in the backfield. Looking to hand it off. Williams again. They have not thrown a pass on this drive. And another first down for Fort Worth. Lone Star is a bit lost trying to get those holes blocked in the offensive line or on the defensive line. And they are absolutely being gashed right now by this rushing attack.
Fort Worth came out here to play today. And you can see that just in how this team is acting on offense.
4 on the defensive line. Another rush. Keep going until they stop him, and it's going to be a 2-yard gain, his least productive rush of the day so far. It's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, great job by Barr there on the defensive line. Just trying to slow down some of this Fort Worth momentum. They're They're on the 32. They're approaching the red zone. Good job there on defense by Lone Star.
Be a good time for their first pass of the game, but again, they're coming out in the tight set eye. One out left. See what Cameron Curtis has in store. Throw. Looks to the outside. No, dropped and intercepted. No way. 2 tips and a linebacker interception, and Lone Star is going to get a touchdown out of this. Pick 6 on the tip drill. Touchdown. Glory. Oh, what a play by the linebacker getting the play done.
I tell you what, Curtis, that is a heads-up football play right there. Just a great job by the defense. They teach you this in practice. Every time that ball goes up in the air, the entire defense is supposed to yell, ball, ball, ball. Everybody's got to play heads-up football, and he does a great job there, taking it to the house and capitalizing where the offense fails on that first drive. The defense picks up for him, and that's what good football teams do, Curtis.
Freddie Trammell is the one who grabbed it and took it all the way back to the house. And what a play. First pass of the game from Cameron Curtis. Touches his receiver's hands twice, still stays in the air, and the Glory end up 7 points ahead, likely, after the extra point. An unreal scenario after having such a good rushing attack. Kick is up, and it is through on the extra point. So the Glory do get the lead after all. And the missed field goal does not come back to haunt them at this particular moment.
Nonetheless, Curtis, I will not be surprised to see them go back to Jason Williams on this drive.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either. I mean, you can put the ball back in Cameron Curtis's hands. He'll be looking for some redemption, I'm sure, but that certainly I don't think was his fault, as this one will get into the air back to Fort Worth. Freddie Trammell's first interception as an SFL player as well. And of course, it's right when they need it. And that return, it happens to go back to the 28-yard line, 30-yard line is where they're going to mark him. And out back comes the Fort Worth offense, ready to go again. And now down 7-0 on one of the stranger plays you'll probably see today. It's 1st and 10 as they have Williams in the backfield.
They might go back to the air here.
They could. I think Cameron Curtis is smart enough to know it wasn't his fault. As far as that goes, this will be a run for Williams. They do go back to the well, get a 2-yard gain, and it is 2nd and 8 to the 32.
How about that for a welcome to the SFL moment, though, for Trammell? Great first interception.
All right, so a weird chain of events already. And no bigger Fort Worth fan right now than Las Vegas. Fort Worth needs a win, and Vegas would be in to the playoffs. That's going to run forward for Williams once more. 3rd and 1 after a 7-yard rush forward. And that's actually the fullback. That's Aaron Alexander, the fullback, who got a carry for the first time today and has himself a 7-yard rush to go for it.
Yeah, just a great job. And that was actually I believe it was the backup running back, Rentley, on that. But nonetheless, great run just up the middle, just good blocking, opening it up and setting up a 3rd and manageable here.
In the gun. Looking to throw it. Low snap, brings it in. Throw left, looking to set up maybe a screen, but it's not going to be good enough forward. A screen that definitely failed in developing is going to lose them 3 yards, and it will be an opportunity for Lone Star to get the ball back. Lauren Percoco on the catch, but for a net of -3, and the Glory are going to be able to receive this punt on 4th down.
Yeah, just a route, just a simple out route concept, but it's kind of thrown short and behind Percoco, so she has to come back and make that catch, and it really just sets up Fort Worth in a bad situation and forces them to have to punt. It should have been a 1st down.
Will be returned to about the 30-yard line, and we are ready to go again. So Lone Star has the football. It'll be Ace Fennick back under center to get the Glory moving down the field. They're up a touchdown so far. If you guys are just joining us, you missed a linebacker pick 6. Freddie Trammell took it all the way back. About a 60 to 70-yard return on that interception. And dude had some wheels. It was pretty impressive. Chance for Fennec. Left side. That one is caught. Looking for Greg Soto, and he's got it. First down and more out to the 44-yard line as we play about halfway through this first quarter.
Yeah, Greg Soto just doing an excellent job. Just an out route. Nothing fancy here. But I love that he's able to turn upfield and get an extra 4 or 5 yards. That's the key to those out routes. If the quarterback can throw it quickly, they can turn upfield. That's a big play on first down.
You'll see Greg Soto at the bottom of your screen almost exclusively in these offensive formations for the Glory. Dave Axis owns more or less the middle of the field along with the tight end Adam Williams. And the right side does change periodically. They're going to go to the right side, tipped, and tipped balls are dangerous, at least they are right now. This one will hit the turf harmlessly, 2nd and 10 on another defensive bat down.
Yeah, great job by Delaney Nash there, just coming up and making a great PBU. He knows exactly what it is. It's just a fade route, but he just tries to jump it and does a good job getting his hands on it. That's what they teach you in practice.
Good work. Fort Worth's defense has zero problem getting their hands on the football, or so it would seem. See where Ace Fennec wants to go. We have yet to see Ike McBride on this drive. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw it. Fennec deep over the middle of the field, and a little bit of an overthrow there. That was right in Nash's hands. The safety who was playing center field on that, it almost landed in his lap, but it'll hit the ground.
Yeah, Nash has got to come up with that catch. Nonetheless, great job there. But I think that it was a little bit more because Fennec had a little bit of pressure coming towards him, and I think he got to throw it off of his back foot there, Curtis, and I think he just got a little too much air underneath it.
In the gun by himself, a 5-wide scenario for Ace Fennec. Just over a minute left in this first quarter. Looking to throw it. Southpaw moves up in the pocket. Wings it deep over the middle. Another tipped ball. And this one's intercepted. Back the other way. Fort Worth turns the ball over on Lone Star. And another opportunity for them to get back into this game. Lone Star, Fort Worth's E.K. Vincent comes down with the interception.
Again, Curtis, with the tip drill. I told you, this is what they teach you in practice. Great heads-up football on both sides for the defenses. This is just an incredible play, great awareness, and setting Fort Worth up to really redeem themselves after the pick six.
Interesting turn of events here as it seems the tipped balls are going to be the most important in this game. Fort Worth back on offense. Handoff Jason Williams. He's going to break through a tackle. Can't break through 3. And he's going to get taken down after a 3-yard gain forward at the 36.
And this is what separates the good running backs from the great running backs, Curtis. You see that they get, Lone Star has a defender in the backfield to try and make that tackle, but because Jason Williams is able to shake him off, gets an extra 3 yards and turns a negative into a positive.
2 to the left, 1 to the right. Offset eye again for Fort Worth. Throw from Curtis over the middle, only a second pass of the game. This one goes for yardage forward, and it'll be 1st and 10. First down gotten by Fort Worth, and that is RGJ Robert Garrett Jr. on the catch.
Yeah, coming into this game, Robert Garrett Jr. is a big one to have at the top of your whiteboard if you're Lone Star's defensive coordinator. He's had a great season this year so far as a tight end, and Fort Worth just does a good job finding him, and I think that this is going to be a big factor to today's game.
1st and 10. Fort Worth trying to get themselves downfield. Only their second pass of the game does get them into plus territory. First done. Glory up by 7 on Fort Worth. You're watching the SFL presented by APM Music on For the Fans. Stay right there. Back inside, Medal of Honor Field in Denton, Texas. 7-0 lead as we start the second quarter of play. Fort Worth changes sides. They're just shy of midfield as they're in the offset eye. Cameron Curtis sees something on the defensive line, and it'll be a handoff to Jason Williams. He's going to work the outside, tries to spin pass, 2 spins, and he is down the sideline to the 40, 30, 20, 10-yard line and gets taken down at the 7. Out of bounds he goes, first and goal for the Toros, and they're in the red zone for the first time today.
Excellent play there by the running back. Once again, seeing and improving to everybody why he's in the top leaderboards in the running back division in the SFL. But great job, even better job by Curtis here to recognize the lack of help on that side and changing the play to a stretch run on the outside. Great job there and a big play for Fort Worth.
Fort Worth knocking on the door here, first and goal, trying to tie this game up. The interception may prove to be worthwhile here as they got an interception from Ace Fennick a little while ago. Corner of the end zone, short, and it is caught, but not for much. It'll get him down to the 2. RGJ, the tight end on the catch. It'll be second and goal.
Yeah, Robert Garrett Jr. just doing a quick out route there. Again, like I said before, he's going to be a big factor in this game. Let's see if they can find him in the end zone this time.
2 to the right, 1 to the left, offset eye. Looks like it could be a pass play here. Lone Star backed up in their own end zone. Handoff. Jason Williams into the middle. He's in. That's going to be a touchdown for Fort Worth, and they are 1 extra point away from tying this football game up.
Yeah, great job. Just a great push from the offensive line up front, and just an even better job by Jason Williams just lowering that shoulder and forcing his way across the pile.
Great work from Fort Worth to move the ball downfield. No small part to Jason Williams on the outside run that got them into that position. Very, very good stuff from the Fort Worth offense, redeeming themselves after the interception earlier. And this will be a kick up in the air from Taco Sicaria. Kick is up and on the way. It is up and it is through to make it a 7-all game. So a couple of touchdowns, one on the defensive side for Lone Star, one on the offensive side for Fort Worth, has this game evened up at 7. And that is not treating very well to the over-under as of right now. We are not on pace to hit it at this point.
Yeah, if I'm Lone Star Curtis, I'm really just going back to McBride on this drive, and I'm trying to control the clock. And, you've got a great halfback, fullback pair in the backfield. Lone Star needs to utilize them here.
Return to the 20, 25, and taken down at the 28-yard line, we're going to say. And that'll get Lone Star back out onto the field with the football. Ace Fennick, Ike McBride and company, back on to the field trying to get themselves into some offensive momentum here. See where that ends up going, but Fennick looking for a better drive than last time. I formation. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Looks to throw. Southpaw moves out to the outside, and bit of an issue on those short passes, creating problems on offense for the Glory as Nakai got the fullback pass, lost a yard at 2nd and 11.
Yeah, just a quick screen, Curtis, and Fennick's been having some trouble with some of these short routes. He's just been releasing. His timing's been a little off. Let's see if they can get it fixed here on this 2nd down.
In the gun. McBride to Fennick's right. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Looking to throw it. Throws over the middle of the field. That one's caught. First down and more, just shy of midfield to the 46. What a bomb over the middle, and a missile just ends up in the receiver's hands. Great work, McGinnis.
Yeah, great job by Ross McGinnis. Just a post route up the middle. You see there, they've got their safeties pretty far split, so Fennick sees the middle of the field open, and he's just going to make a great completion there to McGinnis.
See how often they use the backups in this sub-in, sub-out scheme that Lone Star is using. McGinnis is one of those. That'll be a run through the middle for McBride. She'll work her way forward after a move to the right to take advantage of the holes given. 7-yard gain, 2nd and 3 past midfield.
Yeah, I love that play call, Curtis. Just big pass, big run. Just keeping Fort Worth's defense on their heels, as they call it. You can't become one-dimensional. Lone Star doing a great job on this drive.
Mixing it up nicely. Split backs formation, tight offensive set. Expecting another run here. Looks like Fort Worth is thinking the same. Moving everybody along the defensive line. Handoff. McBride gets through the first layer and out to the second level and gets all the way to the 37 before she's taken down. 1st and 10, and they're in field goal range. They're pretty close.
Lone Star doing a great job with these trap runs. They're running, and listen, if you've got that good of a tandem in the backfield between McBride and Nakai, you run a split set and then you run a trap run, you don't know which one of them's getting the football. Excellent job by Lone Star and great run by McBride.
6 carries on 37 yards for Ike McBride. Just about 6 yards plus a carry. 2 in the backfield. Another tight offensive set. Another McBride run through the middle, but the ankle tackle is going to take her down at the 36. Only a 1-yard gainer that time. It is 2nd and 9. Are you a next-level SFL fan? Visit the SFL League website at simulationfl.net for info on how to create a player and to join our community. Check out League Leaders. We've got stats from all 17 seasons of SFL action and track game, season, and career numbers of all of the players over time who have gone from couch to field. The Simulation Football League, 17 seasons strong. That'll be a free play. Through the middle is McBride, and that is going to get her very close to the first down marker. An 8-yard run likely, which means they probably would decline the penalty. We'll see.
Yeah, I think they're going to decline here, Curtis.
Nope, they do accept it, so that'll give them another down at the very least. They'll give them 5 yards as well and make it a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Interesting call. Nonetheless, great play there, even though it's been canceled out. But I like what they're doing. They keep running these trap plays with McBride, so hopefully we'll see one pop off with Nakai soon. That's what they're setting up.
2nd and 4. After the accepted penalty, split backs, another one for McBride. She's going to get taken down behind the line this time. Maybe that's the reason why they accepted the penalty. It'll give them another shot at getting the first down. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Yeah, I definitely think that decision's coming back to help them here as they get another shot. And if I'm Lone Star, you got to pass right here.
The ball in the air, potentially 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Looks like Lone Star's thinking the same thing. 5 in coverage for Fort Worth. Looking to throw it. Right side. That one is caught, and a crossing pattern worked beautifully for the Lone Star Glory. They get a first down and keep the drive alive.
Yeah, big first down here for Lone Star. That is a great play. Like you said, it's just a crossing route, but great job to go up and grab that football and hold on to it through the contact.
Deuce Fennick, the ace to deuce connection for the first time in this game. 2 in the backfield for Ace. 7 in the box defensively. Handoff, McBride through the middle. Nearly a broken tackle, but really big persistence on the defensive side to bring down Ike McBride after only a 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5.
Yeah, these 5-yard gains back-to-back are killing Fort Worth because not only are they giving up the 5 yards, but over time, Curtis, this Fort Worth defense is they're going to grow extremely tired.
Keeping them on the field, keeping them chasing their own tails. In the gun, 2 to the left. Tight offensive set again. They ran a play action out of this formation earlier. This time they'll just pass. Throw, left side. That one's caught. Inbounds. First down at the 14-yard line. Looking for Greg Soto, and he found him on the top of the screen.
Yeah, Soto just with a nice out route and a great job by Finnick there on the timing. We've been talking about the timing, but Finnick does a perfect job there, getting his wide receiver and finding him before he hits the sideline.
Update in Louisiana, 3-3 game as Tulsa just tied the game. Couple of field goals going on down in the Big Easy. Under center, 2 in the backfield. Looking to throw it. Left side, that one is caught. And out of bounds he goes after a 6-yard completion. Another one for Greg Soto, 2 targets in a row, 2 catches in a row. And they're inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, they've got a single high safety, and their corners are just playing back. They're all just playing a cover 3, a form of cover 3. So Finnick knows that those flat areas right there are going to be pretty open. Just a great job finding his receiver there for a quick gain.
I formation again, 1 to the left, 1 to the right. Lone Star knocking on the door. They can still get a first down at the 4-yard line. Throwing to the outside. Not going to happen. Losing a yard in the process as Ike McBride gets taken down on the short pass. Those short passes out to the flats and in the screens are not necessarily working for Lone Star. They have to try something different.
Yeah, Fort Worth doing a good job with recognizing those plays, but I'm not really mad at that play call, taking the check down rather than the sack.
Fair enough. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Another one for Ace. Ace, plenty of time. Throws over the middle, tipped. And we know how dangerous those balls are. That's going to hit the ground harmlessly. 4th down coming. Fort Worth gets the stop they need. That's a defensive win. Bend but don't break, and a field goal attempt coming.
Yeah, I think I speak on behalf of the entire stadium, Curtis, whenever I say that ball makes contact and goes back into the air. I'm pretty sure everybody's breath is being held at that point.
Yeah, including everybody here in the broadcast booth, no doubt. Chris Curtis, Mike O'Neill, Cameron Irvine, producer and commissioner on staff today at Medal of Honor Field. Field goal attempt coming at the chip shot, 27-yard attempt. Lone Star's kicker has already missed 1 today. Kick is up and on the way. This one is up, and it is through, so the chip shot is good to give Lone Star back the lead. Purvis makes it happen, 1 for 2 on the day, and at least he's got 1 under his belt, giving back some confidence.
Yeah, that's going to be a big thing there, because confidence, as you know as well as I do, Curtis, is a big thing in this league, and it's a big thing in this sport nonetheless. So great job by the kicker to redeem himself. Now they kind of get back on track and maybe can get some momentum working off of this.
This will be returnable from about the 10 or 15-yard line. 20 to the 30, moving left at the 30 to the 32-yard line, and that is going to bring Fort Worth back on the field, but not before we head back to the Big Easy game update on tap. SFL HQ, Cameron Irvine.
Thank you, Curtis. Mike, Reggie Streeter's last game before retirement, and he's in the end zone.
This Cam, is this the last time we will see Reggie Streeter grace the end zone of an SFL game? It remains to be seen, but he goes in here from 3 yards, put Louisiana up early in the second quarter, 10-3.
Back to Curtis and O'Neill in Denton.
And back inside Denton, Texas, Jason Williams goes for not very much on a first down and 10 play, and he will get tackled at the line of scrimmage. Reggie Streeter, great SFL career. If he is done playing, which I would like to see him change his mind on that, and one of the more dynamic running backs in this league. But good on him to get himself in the end zone for the Revolution. That's a team that just got off to a very poor start and was not able to really recover. This is going to be through to the left, and it's caught and make it 3rd and 3 coming. It'll be another opportunity on a short 3rd down for Fort Worth to move the chains.
Yeah, just a great end route here for Robert Garrett Jr. As we talked about before, he's a big threat to Lone Star for this Fort Worth offense, and a great job finding him on that second down, setting up a 3rd short.
3rd and 3. Chance for Cam Curtis to the right. That one's caught. Plenty of room in front of him. That's going to be a completion and a first down past the 50 to the 47-yard line.
Back to him.
And great work from RGJ. 2 targets in a row, 2 catches, and the tight end's doing work today.
Yeah, this is why he's having the season that he's having, Curtis. Just a great job. Just this time it's I believe it's another crossing route or another in route, but just a great job finding him in stride and letting him make some more out of it after the catch is made.
See where they line him up on this play. 1 out to the left, 1 out to the right. Tight offensive set, tight end close to the formation on this play. Single back is Williams. Cameron Curtis to throw. Another one over the middle. They are absolutely gashing the middle of the field on a lot of these. And it's 3. Nope, this one's Lauren Percoco. The tight end's doing work again. It'll be a 7-yard completion.
Yeah, this is a big deal, because Lone Star's coming into this looking at the wide receivers, looking at Stevens and Hacker, and they're queuing in on them, Curtis. So it's a great opportunity for the tight ends to make something.
This will be a handoff. Williams, first down and more, just inside the 35, or just inside the 36-yard line to closer to the 35. 1st and 10 for Fort Worth. Another opportunity for them to move down the field. They had a good offensive drive earlier, and they're working really well in this one as well.
Yeah, just a great run. Simple run up the middle, picking up the first down and moving the chains for Fort Worth.
2 to the right. And that is going to actually bring us to the 2 minute. 120 seconds left until halftime. 10-7 Lone Stars. We play in the second quarter. This is the SFL presented by APM Music on For the Fans. Stay right there. back inside Denton, Texas. 10-7 lead for Lone Star, but Fort Worth is moving the ball down the field very, very well. Lone Star did receive the kick to start the first half, so they will kick it off to Fort Worth to start the second. This will be a throw to the left and a catch that's going to get them 4 yards shy of the first down. Another 2nd and 4 coming. Lauren Percoco has been a pretty consistent target on this drive. Both tight ends have done good work in this drive.
Yeah, just like we were saying, the tight ends are going to be a huge factor in this game. But I really want to see Fort Worth, contrary to popular belief, I want to see them run it to control this clock here.
Offset eye, they can get themselves a little bit closer doing that. Jason Williams has already proven that. Over the middle of the field, though, that's a catch inside the 20 to the 16-yard line. And that is Stephen Hacker's first catch of the football game.
Stephen Hacker showing up on a really, really big, just a slant route from the outside, and just a great job finding him in stride by Curtis, and excellent job setting up a nice first down here in the red zone.
6 in the defensive box, 2 in the backfield on the eye. Handoff Williams through the middle, tries to take advantage of the hole, gets himself 2 more yards, and it is 2nd and 8, averaging just over 7 yards a carry. Talking about Jason Williams, that's about as efficient as you can get.
That is unbelievable. 7 yards a carry. I'm pretty sure any offensive coordinator would take that, Curtis.
2 to the right, 1 to the left again, offset eye. Inside the red zone for the second time today. Handoff, Williams, plenty of room to get some momentum, but he will get taken down after only a 3-yard gain. First time out taken by Fort Worth.
Yeah, great job by Lone Star's defense here, slowing them down, and just doing a good job trying to jar up the momentum and not let them take anything into the half.
37 seconds to go on a 3rd and 7 before this half ends. I formation, 1 to the right. Looking to throw it. Throws short. That one's caught. Still short of the first down marker. It's 4th and 2. Another timeout taken by Fort Worth. For the first time in nearly 3 years, the SFL will broadcast playoff games on its own networks, and for the first time, will offer simulcasts of the playoff games on all SFL platforms. SFL's Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. Check out the 2 wildcard matchups Saturday, October 16th at 1 p.m. Eastern and Sunday, October 17th at 6 p.m. Eastern on all platforms. And stay tuned for official team and commentator pairings. Field goal attempt coming, as this will be Taco Sicario for his first field goal attempt of the day to tie the game up. Kick is up, and it is through with no issues. That is going to get this game evened up at 10 as we get closer and closer to have the halftime whistle. But Lone Star is going to be able to receive a kick and have a little bit of a shot here to do something before the half ends.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about, Curtis. This is something you don't want to do if you're Fort Worth, because Lone Star now has 30 seconds and 2 timeouts to make something happen, whereas if Fort Worth would have ran the ball a little bit more efficiently on that drive, they could have actually controlled the clock and taken it into half.
And that's going to be just outside the end zone where that's returnable. And a return back to about the 26-yard line is where they're going to bring it. And that will get Deuce Fennick and company out onto the field, as Ace Fennick has only about 30 seconds to work, 27 to be exact, before the halftime is upon us. And be curious to see what strategy they employ, whether they're just going to run it with McBride or whether they want to air it out a little bit with not much time left. Still 2 timeouts for Lone Star, 3 in the backfield. Handoff, McBride. She'll work her way through the middle. Broken tackle, and then gets taken down after about a 6-yard gain. And that tells us exactly what kind of strategy they will employ, as they are more than content getting to the locker room with a 10-10 game in tap.
Yeah, I think it's the right decision by Lone Star, really not straying away from their identity and saying, you know what, this has been an eventful first half. Let's take it into there and settle this in the second half.
So this will be the last play of the half. To the left, that's a chance for Greg Soto. He'll get the first down, but go no further than that. And that is going to get us into the locker rooms. It is a 10-10 game at Medal of Honor Field in the last game of the season for both of these teams, as neither one has had the season they would particularly like, but a good competitive I-35 rivalry game to cap off the season is exactly what these teams wanted. We are going to get into the halftime break. Mr. Mike O'Neill, your thoughts on a pretty competitive first half?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, Curtis, both defenses really stepping up with the takeaways. Obviously, the pick six for Lone Star, but then Fort Worth's turnover actually turning into an offensive touchdown for them. I think it's a pretty good first half. I would like to see both teams, stick to the run a little bit more, do what, they're good at doing with both of these great running backs. But I think as far as the passing game goes, the tight ends are going to be a huge factor here. I think that for Fort Worth, Garrett Jr. and Percoco are going to be the key answer to winning this game as far as, airing it out.
Yeah, it could be a very interesting second half to see where the strategies get put. I think ultimately we could see a second half where both teams offensively start to loosen up a little bit, take some shots downfield. We've seen a couple of shots over the middle of the field. Lone Star really has worked the middle of the field very well against this Fort Worth defense. They found the seams where they need to be. Ike McBride, pretty decent game so far. No touchdowns on the board as of yet on offense for Lone Star, but that is subject to change, obviously, as we get into the second half. Fort Worth on the other side, Jason Williams does have a score in the end zone after a 2-yard run, and we are back inside Medal of Honor Field ready for that second half. A fairly laissez-faire first half all told from an event standpoint. Not a lot of big shots taken downfield. Jason Williams' long run was really the big play of that first half, and it didn't even go for 6. We're underway again. The pick 6, the only scoring play for Lone Star, as they would love to get their offense in the end zone on their next possession. But Fort Worth's going to start this drive out at about the 31-yard line, and that'll bring back out Cameron Curtis and company trying to give themselves the lead for the first time in this game.
Yeah, good return there, setting them up at Fort Worth's 31. Let's see if they can make something happen here.
Behind him, Jason Williams, who's had a pretty decent day in his own right. Over 7 yards a carry in the first half. We'll see what they have for him in the second half. He'll get the first carry of the second half underway, and he's got himself 4 yards, as he'll get to about the 35-yard line, already over the Centennial mark today. And a good offensive output from him. Lone Star on defense need to key on him to keep him under wraps.
Unbelievable game so far, Curtis. Just a great job by Jason Williams.
Offset eye again, tight offensive set. Looks like another run may be coming. They've run out of this formation a couple times today. They will. Left side, trying to get Williams to the outside. He's not going to get there. Great pursuit by the Glory on defense to get to him and bring him down for a 1-yard loss.
Yeah, that was an excellent tackle for loss there by the defense. Excellent job by Lone Star's defense. Good job not letting him hit the outside because we know he can make some damage happen if he gets there.
4 on the defensive line. 6 in the box defensively. Linebackers are a little bit more back into coverage, though. Curtis, left side, looking for a long one, and that's going to be tipped and incomplete. Looking for Stephen Hacker, who dominates the left side of that formation. He unfortunately can't bring it in. Bo Martin Jr., the cornerback, with the tip.
Bo Martin Jr. just playing, looks like he's playing man coverage there, and just really, he's got the hops there. Goes up and puts a tip on the ball and really messes it up for Stephen Hacker, and a great job there for Lone Star's defense.
That ball is on the money if Martin Jr. does not make that play. That's a touchdown likely on the left side of the field, and this is going to be instead a punt. So it could be a 7-point swing, 14-point swing either way if Lone Star is able to get points. Punt coming. Back deep to return is Deuce Fennick. Kick is up and gone over the midfield stripe, and it will be returnable from about the 33 and no further than that to the 36 as he gets taken down quickly after receiving the football. So another decent field position start for Lone Star, their first possession of this second half about to get underway.
Yeah, Curtis, and Soto and Axis, both receivers for Lone Star, are both tied for 12th in the league with 7 touchdowns on the season for each of them. Let's see if they can make something happen there.
See where they go with this first down play. Quick throw. Fennick to the outside. Has a catch, not for much, a 5-yard gain for Greg Soto. He's been the leading receiver for Lone Star as far as receptions in this football game, and it's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, just a great out route, a great first down call. I really like it, getting to the sidelines and, coming back to the drawing board for 2nd and 5. I really would love to see a run here, though.
Another pretty similar formation. 2 to the left. Tight end tight to the set. 7 in the box defensively. They send 4. Fennec looks, throws up in the pocket. He's going to get hit as he threw. Arm was moving forward, so it does count as an incompletion, not a sack. And that is going to be 3rd and 5 coming.
Yeah, he's getting Fennec gets really, really lucky here that the defense doesn't get there a millisecond earlier, because that could have been a nasty fumble, and who knows what could have came out of that one.
Under center, 2 in the backfield. Again, 2 to the left, 1 to the right, 6 in the box defensively once more. Looking to throw it over the middle, a diving attempt, and it gets hipped and incomplete. And Greg Soto, your intended target, but he got lambasted out of midair trying to get to that football. 4th and 5.
Greg Soto just got leveled there, Curtis. He dove out. I mean, he did everything right to try and make that catch, but let's be honest, Phoenix got to place that ball a little bit better.
Very dangerous ball after all was said and done. And it puts Lone Star in a spot where they're punting it back the other way. Kick is up and gone. Return a little from about the 28-yard line, and that'll get them back to about the 33. We have yet to see Cade Stevens get as much as a target in this game. Stephen Hacker has a couple of targets, and Jason Williams out of the backfield doesn't have many either. As far as the receiving games go, the tight ends, Robert Garrett Jr. and Lauren Prococo, to your point earlier, have been the main bell cows on offense through the middle of the field against this Lone Star defense. Offset eye. Handoff. Williams. Broken tackle. Can't break 3 of those. The Glory are going to pursue him well. A 4-yard gain gets him out to the 37.
A great job by Williams getting to the outside and making the one miss or being able to push one defender off of him, but it's a pretty tall order to take down 3.
Offset eye formation again. 6 in the box defensively. They will send all 6. This will be a run to the right, though. Williams, plenty of room. He's going to attempt to spin as he gets past the first down marker. He'll get taken down at the 46. And it's in Fort Worth territory still. They're just shy of midfield.
That is an excellent stretch run there by Jason Williams. Notice the vision. Notice how he cuts in between 2 blockers, tries to make a spin move, but nonetheless picks up a first down. Great job there by Fort Worth. And I like the way this offense is looking, Curtis.
Tim Hacksaw, Albert Begin, Stephen Hacker, Yogi Barr, Nate Hall, just a few that are in the FTF chat room with us. FTF Next on Twitch if you guys want to join the conversation. And Hacksaw, I see you on the broadcaster challenge. I'm not really trying to do that, but I'll take it. Not a big deal. This will be over the middle, 2nd and 10 on the incomplete pass.
Yeah, just trying to there. Curtis is he doesn't need to throw that ball. Just really trying to get it to his receiver, and it's just in a tight coverage, tight window.
Split backs formation, 2 to the left. Again, 6 in the box defensively. Fort Worth trying to move the ball past midfield. And this will be to the outside. Caught. Plenty of room to get some momentum. A juke right attempt, and he does get past the midfield stripe into Lone Star territory and makes it a manageable 3rd down. Good work by Jason Williams in the flat to get himself some momentum going forward.
Yeah, and the big thing here is Jason Williams' ability to notice that ball's behind him and spin around, catching it with one hand and continue in stride. That's a big, big factor. If he's got to come back and try and use both hands to catch that ball, then this is a loss on this play.
Offset eye again. So we play with just shy of 8 minutes left in this 3rd quarter. 2 to the right. Looking to throw it over the middle. That one is tipped and incomplete just past the first down marker. And an attempt for Fort Worth to get the first down on 3rd goes by the wayside. It'll be 4th down, and they will have to punt it away.
Yeah, Curtis, if Curtis just goes back to the same screen route for Jason Williams, he's wide open on the sideline, and that could have gone for 20 or 30. Just trying to force it to Robert Garrett Jr., but unfortunate they're sitting in a 4th down situation now.
4th and 2. Back deep to return it is going to be Deuce. Fort Worth's going to try to pin Lone Star deep in their own end if possible. Oh, punt blockers coming, but they do get it off in time. Not a problem. from about the 12-yard line. Spin move by Deuce gets taken down at about the 18-yard line. Visit the SFL website at simulationfl.net for links to apparel from Sector 6, the official apparel provider of the Simulation Football League, and SFL mini helmets from 97 Sports Promotions. Sector 6 features replica team jerseys and completely customized jackets, flags, t-shirts, and more. Get the gear the fans wear with Sector 6, 97 Sports Promotions, and the SFL. Split backs again for Ace Fennec. Tight offensive set, handoff McBride, and that is going to get her taken down pretty quickly. A 1-yard loss for McBride as she gets hit at the 17-yard line and taken down.
Yeah, and Lone Star's been running these trap runs all day to McBride, so I would bet that during the halftime speech in the locker room, Fort Worth is saying, hey, we need to stop this play. So it's not surprising to see them all over it.
Split backs, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. They have 3 on the defensive line for the defense here, and they will give another handoff to Ike McBride. She gets back the yard she lost, make it 3rd and 10. And they haven't gone very far on this. Lone Star struggling on offense to move the ball forward, as that has been the theme really all game in this 10-10 affair.
Yeah, let's see what they do here on 3rd and 10. Obviously, this is a must-pass situation.
3 to the left, 1 to the right. Another one. Oh, left side looking for Soto. He's got a catch out to the outside, 1st and 10, and knocks over one of his teammates in the process. Oh, I think that was the kicker. He just knocked to the turf on his own sideline. What a throw, what a catch. And the Glory have their first big play of the second half.
Excellent job by Soto, just running the corner route to perfection, and an even better job by Lone Star's quarterback Fennec by getting the ball, putting the ball exactly where it needs to be on the outside shoulder right before he gets to the sideline. Excellent job by Lone Star.
Under center once more, 3 in the backfield. Fireworks getting to be on display as they move the chains. Just past the 40 to the 42, run for McBride, and gets her to the 47-yard line. 2nd and 5 coming up. And a good start to this set of downs as McBride gets positive yardage.
Yeah, they're looking at that first down as a fresh start, and just coming out here and getting 5 yards on first down. Excellent run by McBride up the middle. Let's see what they've got drawn up here.
3 to the left, 1 to the right. Looking to throw it. Ace, left side, looking for Soto again. This time he's in double coverage, and that ball will hit the turf harmlessly. Nothing doing as Davis gets up to make that play. 3rd and 5 coming up. Another key 3rd down for the Lone Star offense.
Davis obviously showing off his memory there, knowing that Soto is really good at running these corner routes, and he knows exactly what's going on, and he reads that route and jumps in front of it, and just a great pass breakup there for Fort Worth's defense.
Just to catch you up, there is no bigger fan of Lone Star right now. Of Fort Worth right now than Las Vegas. Las Vegas is in the playoffs with a Lone Star loss. This is going to be over the middle, 1st down and more, just past the midfield stripe to the 45-yard line, and that will give Williams another tight end reception, his 3rd of the game.
Yeah, just a quick dump off to the tight end Williams. An excellent job to pick up the first down. Nothing crazy here. It was a little forced of a throw, but good job nonetheless for Williams to come up with it.
2 key 3rd down conversions on this drive for Lone Star. Left side, looking for Soto again. The one-handed grab is going to get Lone Star into the end zone for the touchdown. To the house he goes, and it'll be a 1-touchdown lead for the Glory.
One-handed grab by Soto there, Curtis. Excellent play. It's nothing crazy. It's just a fade route, but great job there coming up with a one-handed grab on top of the corner. Just a great job. And good job there by Fennec by putting it over his head and allowing him to only have a chance, and only him to have a chance to pick up that ball. Great job capitalizing on offense for Lone Star.
You've got 2 fan bases that reacted to that. Fort Worth, obviously, and then, of course, Las Vegas, and both of them with negative reactions trying to will Fort Worth to a win, but that just got a little bit harder with that touchdown reception to Greg Soto in the left corner of the end zone. Kick about to get up in the air on the extra point. It is up, and it is through with 0 issues, and it's a 17-10 game in Lone Star, or in Denton, I should say, as Lone Star takes a 1-touchdown advantage, their first offensive touchdown of the day.
Yeah, Curtis, and I bet on the sidelines now, Soto's rubbing it in Axis's face that he just went ahead of him in touchdowns on the season with 8, while Axis has got 7. Let's see if they can start a competition for the rest of this game now.
Albert Begin in chat says, Dave Axis, stop teaching Soto bad things. So that gives you any indication. From the 15-yard line, returnable by Cade Stevens out to about the 32. It'll be 1st and 10 for Fort Worth as they move left to right on your screen. But the first offensive touchdown for Lone Star could not come at a better time as they're up on Fort Worth in the I-35 rivalry inside Denton, Texas.
Yeah, and if I'm Fort Worth here, Curtis, nothing to panic about, right? There's plenty of time left in the game. Jason Williams has had an excellent game so far. Just continue to do what you do best.
3 in the backfield. Plenty in the box defensively. Handoff for Jason Williams. Plenty of room through the left side, and he'll get himself 6 more yards. It is 2nd and 4. SFL fans, if you ever wondered what it would be like to play in the SFL instead of sitting on the sidelines. For the newest SFL participants, the SFL's minor league, SFLM, kicks off its 4th season Friday, October 15th. The SFL's YouTube channel is home to all the minor league action at youtube.com/simulationfl. To get on the field and into the action, visit simulationfl.net to create a player today. That's going to be a ball forward. Another one for Jason Williams gets them a first down to the 48-yard line, still in Fort Worth territory.
Yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about. Jason Williams just with a nice run up the middle. Shoulder shrugs a guy off the side, spins off of another one. This is why this guy is leading in the SFL and just doing a great job as a running back.
Take a look there at Robert Garrett Jr. He's tight to the set. Looking to get involved here. Nope, they'll go left instead and get a completion out to the outside, 2nd and 5, as that one will be there for Stephen Hacker.
Yeah, great job by Stephen Hacker just running the quick out route.
2nd and 5 for Fort Worth at the 48-yard line inside Lone Star territory. Fort Worth trying to answer the touchdown with maybe a touchdown of their own if they can. Under center in the eye. Handoff, Williams through the middle. Plenty of room to go. Short of the first down, make it 3rd and 1. Back to SFL HQ for a game break. Cameron Irvine, it's all yours.
Thanks, Curtis. Portland in some trouble. Vegas cheering on Louisiana.
Yeah, Tommy Utah finds Garrison Blue right here on a 7-yard touchdown pass. Louisiana goes up 20-3 in the 3rd.
If Louisiana or Lone Star wins, Portland is out and Vegas is in. Back to Curtis and O'Neill in Denton.
And a ball up the middle is going to be short of the first down for Williams, and it'll be 4th and inches. Yes, playoff implications all over the place, obviously, in the games that you'll see on the SFL family of networks. Offset I formation. Left side, plenty of room. Does he get there? He does?
I think he got it,
short?
Curtis.
I think he did too. Fort Worth, it does extend the drive for, no, maybe not. Let's see where he's at here. No, he's short. Freddie Trammell got him. He's a short 4th down.
Wow.
And Lone Star gets the football. Oh, a 4th down conversion that does not go the way of Fort Worth. And that is going to play right into the hands of Lone Stars. They have a 1 touchdown lead. They have a chance to make it better.
Wow, Freddie Trammell coming up and making a huge play already with the pick 6. But that's a huge stop for Lone Star.
Another notch in the play of the game checkbox for Freddie Trammell. Ike McBride goes forward for 6 yards. She gets a good rush off the hop, and it'll be 2nd and 4. But that is something you got to look at maybe later in this game, that failed 4th down conversion, an opportunity for Fort Worth to maybe pin Lone Star deep. Instead, they have real good field position here. 2nd and 4. Chance for Ace. Ace moves up, throws on the run. Left side, that one's caught. Greg Soto again, as he knocks down another one of his teammates. Body count of 2 today on the sideline, 1st and 10.
Yeah, Soto just an excellent out route here. Good job by Finnick by evading the pocket a little bit, having to step outside and making this throw on the run. A great placement nonetheless. I know he struggled a little bit with it, but just an awesome job here for the Finnick to Soto connection.
1st and 10. The 45-yard line. You take a look there at Greg Soto. He has been very good in this game. Him and Freddie Trammell are players of the game, no doubt about that one. Left side, no, actually over the middle, tipped. And the collective breath of everybody in the stadium and everybody watching just absolutely went into their throat as that one will hit the turf harmlessly.
Yeah, absolute great job by Prince there just to reach up and make that pass breakup. He's trying to get the ball to Dave Axis on the corner route, trying to see if he can even up the score there between Soto and Axis, but great job by Fort Worth with some heads-up defense.
Also, kind of hard for R62 to see anything if his back is on the turf. Just kind of putting that out there. 2nd and 10. Although it can be argued that he doesn't see anything anyway, so there's that. Yeah. Offset high formation for the Glory. 7 in the box defensively. No drop back to it. Quick pass right side. Gets it into the hands. I believe that's Suda Nakai over there with the fullback reception. Could be wrong. Nope, it's like McBride. Never mind. It's 3rd and 5 after a decent gain on that.
And look at this. Dave Axis in the slot there. All he's got to do is get to the sideline and make a block for his running back. But he's standing there. He might be in protest.
Yeah, that very well could be. Ref getting in the way and not able to get that. Yeah, that could be. It could be. Also, in the chat earlier, he said, Ace hates me. So there's that. This will be a throw out of the pocket. Oh, pressure coming, and is he going to get taken down? I think that might have been a free play, however, as I believe the Fort Worth defense did go offside. We'll see here.
No, holding. That's a hold. Yeah, that's a hold. That's coming, man. And they're going to decline this after the big sack.
Yeah, and yeah, absolutely the right call there is the Fort Worth defense set up in a really good spot. All right, so that puts Fort Worth in a good defensive spot as the Lone Star offense is lined up way back, trying to get this done. 4th down coming. It'll be 4th and 11, and they will give the ball back to Fort Worth with, and so the field position does not come back to haunt Fort Worth after the 4th down conversion miss.
Yeah, just a great job by Fort Worth. I can't say enough about how well the defense stood up to that order after, turning the ball over on downs. That's a great stop, and it's really going to help them in momentum going forward in this game.
1st and 10. As the Fort Worth Toros back out onto the field, we have yet to see a Cade Stevens catch inbounds or out of bounds in this game. For those that have some SFL history under that. See what Cameron Curtis has for us. 1 to the left, 1 to the right. 4 on the defensive line for Lone Star. 5-step drop, looks to throw. Plenty of time. Right side, nearly intercepted. And that was nearly headed back the other way. Nate Hall just about brought that back to the house.
Yeah, Nate Hall just doing a great job and playing underneath. He knows that Fort Worth has got a favorite target here in Robert Garrett Jr., and he knows that Curtis is going to try and go to him. Just playing underneath, jumps the route, needs to hold on to that one, because if so, that's going for 6.
2 to the left. Jason Williams is in the backfield with Cameron Curtis. Looking to throw. Throws on the run. That was nearly intercepted as well. Lone Star's reading this ball really well. Another chance. I believe that's Freddie Trammell there, who had another opportunity to bring that back.
Yeah, excellent job by Lone Star's defense here. Back-to-back plays. They're doing a great job. They know that they're going to run at, or they're going to try and pass out of these heavy set formations because of their running threat. Great job playing heads-up football by Fort Worth.
That was the outside linebacker, Jay Mart, by the way, on the correction. Under center is Cameron Curtis, 2 in the backfield, looking to throw over the middle. That one's tipped and incomplete. That one's going to hit the turf. A quick 3 and out is exactly what the doctor ordered for Lone Star's defense as they hold Fort Worth inside their own 20.
I'll tell you what, Curtis, we are seeing an excellent defensive game by both teams here today. Really, Curtis doesn't need to make that throw. He's trying to fit it into a very, very tight window, and unfortunately, Fort Worth sitting here at a 4th and 10.
On upcoming. This is going to be up into the midfield area, returnable from just past midfield. And Deuce gets all the way to the 45 in Fort Worth territory. So a good return is going to get them partly in business as things continue on. Good stuff from Lone Star. Decent football played this last little bit of time.
Yeah, Lone Star really trying to make it a two-possession game here.
17-10 Tulsa getting routed now in Houma as Louisiana has really turned on the Jets. This will be a throw over the middle from Ace. That one's caught just past the 25 to the 22-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. A reminder that Vegas gets in with either a Louisiana or a Lone Star loss. Louisiana win or a Lone Star loss. So basically, if Lone Star wins, but Louisiana is able to hold on, then we will see Sin City make it into the S17 playoffs.
Yeah, just to recap that last play, Curtis, just an excellent post route by Deuce Finnick. The 1-2 connection holds strong.
1st and 10 from the 22, just outside the red zone. Ace gonna get hit just on the line of scrimmage. Didn't have any drop back to that play. Was supposed to be a quick out to the flats, and instead he's on his back on the turf. 2nd and 13.
That was an excellent play by the defensive lineman, and just a great job for Fort Worth defensive line, just getting through there and penetrating and shutting it down.
2 to the right, 1 to the left. Looking to throw it. That's going to be over to the right. It's intercepted. Another tipped ball.
This one's going in the house.
May be able to return the favor. A pick 6 on a Plinko ball to a linebacker. Touchdown, Toros. And they're going to tie the game up in the process.
What a play, Curtis. Just an excellent job. Leach just does an excellent job. Heads up, and that's a cornerback, actually. He's playing some heads up football right there. It's just a tip drill. Everybody yells ball. He secures the ball and takes it to the house, and he's getting 6 for Fort Worth. And now we've got back-to-back pick 6s in this game for both teams. This is unbelievable, Curtis.
1 pick 6 on each side, one by Adam Leach for Fort Worth, and earlier one by Freddie Trammell on the first pass of the game from the Toros earlier. So this is going to create a 17-17 scenario as long as Taco has no issues with the extra point. That is going to be up here in a couple of seconds, but crazy turn of events in the I-35 rivalry, alive and well, to say the least, as we are tied at the tail end of the third quarter.
Yeah, Curtis, and this game is always good between these two. Definitely not disappointing here today.
No, not at all. It's been very good to this point. All right, so now we come to the end of the third, pretty close. The end of the third should come across at the end of this kickoff return. And that will give us a pretty exciting fourth quarter, or so it would seem. Kick is up and gone. Back deep to return is Deuce. He's going to have it just inside the end zone. He'll bring it out to the 10, left of the 15, right at the 20. And he's going to spin his way to the 22-yard line to end the third quarter of play. We are even at 17. Put your 86s and your 4s up in chat. It's the finale of the regular season for both these teams, and it's a good one. The SFL, presented by APM Music on For the Fans. Stay right there. Back inside Bunner Field in Denton, Texas. Chris Curtis, Mike O'Neill, Cameron Irvine on the buttons as we get into this fourth quarter of play in a 17-all game regular season finale for both the Fort Worth Toros and the Lone Star Glory. You guys just joining us, it's a 90-degree day in October. That's going to be over the middle, and it's picked off. Oh, wow. The defensive play by the Toros over the middle of the field, I think they just took that, Marquise Reed did, out of Dave Axis' hands, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow, Curtis, excellent job. No, he was looking to get it to number 87, but great job there nonetheless by the defense. Marquise Reed, he had an earlier pass breakup, really just jumps in front of the route. This was just a jump ball, Curtis, and Marquise Reed came down on the right side of it.
Ziggy Roenick, the intended target, and Marquise Reed said absolutely not. And it'll be a Toros chance here to take the lead, taking some momentum away from Lone Star. Handoff, Jason Williams through the middle. He's going to move left in the second level. He'll get himself 7 yards, 2nd and 3 upcoming as they're already in field goal range.
Offensive line continuing to hold up strong for Jason Williams. Great job splitting it and allowing him to just run directly through the middle, pretty much untouched for 7 yards.
2nd and 3 coming. Defense expecting a pass, it looks like, but the tight offensive set tells me it might be a run, and it is. Williams again, juke right. He's going to get past his man, get a first down and more out to the 24-yard line. Still not quite in the red zone, but a very good run.
Listen, this guy has been knocking guys over left and right all day, but now he shows he's got a little finesse to it, too. Just making a guy miss right there, number 20. Oh, man, sorry to be on the wrong side of that, number 20. Man, he got his ankles broken there.
Dave Axis says, what just happened? I walked out for like 30 seconds. See what happens when you walk out, sir? Yeah. Not going to happen. Bet you won't do that again, will you? Offset, no. It's an I formation again for the Toros. 4 on the defensive line. Handoff, Williams, it's a free play, moving through the middle. He's got plenty of room, and he's going to get all the way down to the 10-yard line. 1st and 10 coming.
Unbelievable blocking there. That is unreal. Whenever you've got not only your offensive line, but you've got, I believe, your fullback running through. And, yeah, look at the fullback back there getting up there and making that block in the 2nd level. That's unbelievable. That is a great play. This is why Fort Worth is moving the football so well.
Yeah, 1st and 10. They've hit some kind of stride at the end of that 3rd quarter into this 4th quarter. We'll see what they can do. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Williams, the deep back, 4 on the defensive line again. Knocking on the door, trying to get themselves in the end zone. Williams has the football, moving left towards the pylon. He's in. That's a touchdown for the Toros.
You can't say enough about this blocking here. Jason Williams just capitalizing, taking what his offensive line has given him, and this is an excellent drive by Fort Worth. Talk about a statement drive after a big turnover started by Marquise Reese.
The first time they've had the lead in this game following the Marquise Reed interception. Fort Worth gets it done, and they have the lead on the road in hostile territory in Denton.
Unbelievable job. Great job by Fort Worth. Excellent drive. Way to capitalize off of a big turnover.
Good effort by the Fort Worth offense to take advantage of that turnover. Lone Star a bit shell-shocked. This crowd eerily quiet as this ball is up, and it is through for the extra point. So a touchdown lead for Fort Worth as they're going to give the ball back to Lone Star here in very short order. And it'll give Lone Star a chance to come back and tie it themselves if they can. But where good offense comes and momentum comes, usually good defense follows in this game of football. So we'll see if that is indeed the case. But Ace Fennick trying to redeem himself. Right now, back deep is Deuce Fennick for the return.
Yeah, let's see if Deuce Fennick can make something happen on special teams. Anytime special teams can create a spark, the offense will come out humming.
This will be a spin move. 2 spins. Oh, Deuce, please, out to the 50. And he is going to indeed make a play on special teams. Deuce Fennick to the house. Touchdown for Lone Star. And the crowd is alive again.
Just what the doctor ordered. That's what I'm saying. Special teams. Anytime special teams can contribute to a game like this, it's going to pick up this team. And just like that, Lone Star answers back, and they're back in this game with some momentum.
You saw in the replay the second of 2 nasty spins that put him into great field position to get to the outside. Deuce Fennick takes advantage of the window given to him, and he is 1 point away from tying this football game up for the Glory. after a nice offensive drive. This game just seesawing back and forth. What a game it's been to end the season for both these teams.
Unbelievable. I don't think that any of these fans at the stadium could ask for any better of a game so far.
So we're still not quite at our over-under. One more score puts us there. This is up and good. So that's something to keep an eye on as well. 48 total points, 50.5 the over-under for this football game. As you see underneath the score up at the top of the score bug, or at the bottom of the score bug, as we get things underway again. Fort Worth going to get this ball back. And, Stephen Hacker back there. Anything you can do, I can do better?
Yeah. We might see a little bit of it, Curtis. You never know. This special teams, anytime, like we were saying, anytime they can make something happen, it's a big deal.
This is up and out to the 10-yard line. Returnable by Hacker. He's going to move left. Talk about a good return for him. Anything you can do, I can do. Not quite as well. Fortunate. That'll get out to the 31 in Lone Star territory. Great run back either way. And I'm sorry, Cade Stevens on that return, and a great piece of work from him to get them 1st and 10.
That is an excellent job by Fort Worth. Listen, Stevens hasn't been targeted once in this game, hasn't had a catch in this game, and a great job making something of himself on special teams.
He did have a nice return there, no doubt. A tight offensive set. Looking to throw. Cameron Curtis to the outside. That one's caught to the outside. Oh, he bowled over a defender. Cade Stevens. The question is, of course, every time Stevens touches the ball, did he step out of bounds in that particular moment? It's 2nd and 3.
Yeah, I have to get a replay of this. Just a nice out route. And no, I don't think he's out. I don't think he did.
I thought he might have stepped out right there, that right foot. I thought maybe it was, but they are going to indeed run this next play. It looks like 2nd and 1.
Unbelievable game so far, Curtis. This is unbelievable.
What a game. 9 minutes south of left in this 4th quarter. Handoff. Jason Williams, right side. Has some room to go to the corner. He's got a 1st down and 10 down to the Lone Star 15-yard line. APM Music is unrivaled music to bring your stories to life, inspiring every production with the world's most robust and constantly refreshed music collection. State-of-the-art technology and world-class customer service. APM Music's the official soundtrack of the Simulation Football League. To explore their library and to find the perfect tracks for your projects, visit apmmusic.com. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Handoff. Jason Williams, and that is going to be a rush forward for 1 yard, and that is going to be a 2nd and 9 coming up.
A great job by Lone Star's defensive line coming up and making a big stop. You don't want to let Fort Worth get too much momentum here. Great job.
Doing the backfield. To the left. That's going to be a quick tackle behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10 coming. And there is Freddie Trammell. Right now, still one of your front runners for player of the game with that pick 6 and the tackle for loss earlier.
Unbelievable. Like you said, with the pick 6 earlier, and now that's his 2nd tackle for loss. First one coming in a big 3rd down and short, or 4th and inches, I'm sorry.
I formation. 1 to the left, 1 to the right. Curtis moves up, throws just behind the line of scrimmage. It is incomplete. 4th down coming. And Jay Mart gets his hands on the football to knock it away. 4th and 10 coming, but Fort Worth can have a chance to take the lead on the foot of Taco Sicario.
Yeah, great job. They were just trying to run a quick seam route and try and catch the defense sleeping and trying to feed it in between the safeties there. But good job by Jay Mart to shut it down on 3rd down, forcing Fort Worth to have to kick a field goal.
From the left hash at the 16-yard line, so a 33-yard attempt from Taco. How big does this make that missed field goal earlier? This is going to be up, and it is through to make it a 27-24 game. The 3-point difference on the foot of Purvis earlier, the Lone Star kicker. And that is a major problem for Lone Star in their comeback attempt of this football game. They're down 3, but plenty of time to do it. So we'll see if they can get that done.
Yeah, special teams proving to be a big factor as of recently here, Curtis. Let's see if anything can happen.
Yeah, Deuce already has a kickoff return for a touchdown. Can he get 2 in a row is the question. He's got it from his own 5. Out to the 15, right at the 20. He's going to move right into the pack, though, and get taken down at the 24-yard line. Out to Homa. We've got a Louisiana update at SFL HQ. It's Cameron Irvine.
Thanks, Curtis. Las Vegas, you're 756 away from clinching a playoff spot.
Yes, Cam. Tommy Utah here with his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. He finds Mike Twinscrew, and he all but has put a nail in the coffin of Portland. Louisiana's up 34-6.
And Louisiana just recovered a fumble and returned it for a touchdown. Back to Curtis and Mike.
Oh, that's going to be through the middle. And how about Ike McBride? Just off the game update, bowls over 4 Toros, and she will get all the way down inside Fort Worth territory to the 42.
McBride showing why she's a premier back in this league. Unbelievable job.
Boom.
Not only great blocking, but yeah, she's making people miss, shrugging people off of her. This is why she gets paid the big money.
And finally gets taken down, but it takes 2 Toros to get her down. That's good work from the running back. Ike McBride trying to get her team into good position. You take a look there at Dave Axis. Not many targets for him today, and he'll be the first to tell you in chat. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. In the gun.
Watch the press coverage at the bottom.
Looking to throw. Fennec over the middle, trying to use that middle seam, and this one's going to be incomplete. Deuce Fennec, the intended target, can't bring it in. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, just really just trying to force a throw here. And you know, you've got an ideal situation with Dave Axis one-on-one at the bottom of the screen with press coverage, but the corner does a great job shutting it down. So nonetheless, great job defensively by Fort Worth to shut that play down.
Offset I formation. Tight set as well. Maybe hand off to McBride. They will. Through the middle this time. She can't get past the line of scrimmage. She'll get taken down behind it. And it will be a 3rd and 11 coming.
Yeah, great job by the defensive line of Fort Worth. Doing a great job just shutting down McBride after having a big run earlier in this series. They're saying not again.
Plenty of receivers on the left side of this formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Looks like 7 in coverage for Fort Worth. Looking to throw it. Fennec with tons of time. Over the middle again. One picked off. I believe that's, if I'm not mistaken, Marquise Reed one more time with another interception. And Fort Worth picks the ball off at the most opportune time. But R62
we do have a flag.
Has a face mash to call. And that is going to be accepted by the Toros after the play. So the Toros get the football and the added yardage, and Fort Worth gets another turnover.
Excellent job by Fort Worth. And listen, number 41, Marquise Reed, we've called his number quite a bit today. Had a couple of pass breakups, had a couple of interceptions now. Excellent job by Fort Worth. And listen, Fort Worth is looking to win against Lone Star for the first time in their history.
Trying to get it done. They are very close to doing so. 3-point lead and time to kill. Curtis moves up in the pocket, throws left side. That one's caught. Found a seam between 2 Glory defenders to get it done. It's 2nd and 1.
That is the kind of throw, Curtis, that your offensive coordinator tells you to never make. But just an incredible job, nonetheless, by Curtis to get it to Robert Garrett Jr. Just enough air under it to get it over the corner and outside of the linebacker. Just an excellent job there.
Under center. 2 to the right. Looking to go through the middle with Jason Williams, and he's got another first down out to the Lone Star 42-yard line.
Man, this offensive line for Fort Worth has been, they've got to get the game ball here. I know the defense has been incredible. I know that, we've had Garrett Jr. have some great catches and Curtis be pretty efficient as a quarterback, but the offensive line's unbelievable.
Another throw. Oh, it's going to be intercepted again. The linebackers come up huge one more time and give Lone Star a shot.
What a play. Talk about just recognition. This is just the linebacker, Jay Mart, reading Curtis's eyes, knowing who he's trying to get it to, because they've been trying to force it to the tight end, and Jay Mart knows this is coming, steps in front of that. Talk about, that's a bang-bang play right there for the defense. Now Lone Star has their opportunity again.
Here's another chance for Lone Star to get this game at least tied up. They also have a chance to take the lead if they can get 6 on the board. 3 in the backfield, deepest of which is Ike McBride, one off to the right side. That's Deuce Fennick. Looking to throw it. Puts it in Ike McBride's hand. Big problems. Oh, the shoulder. 2 shoulders. Ike McBride just bowls her way forward for 8 yards and adds 2 to her body count in the same process. What a play. It's 2nd and 2.
Ike McBride looking like a bowling ball, just running over pins right now at a bowling alley. This is unbelievable. Talking about making nothing into something. That was a great job by Lone Star.
Offset I formation, one to the left as well. McBride's second rush in as many plays. Doesn't go anywhere on this play. It is 4th and 2. Coverage of the SFL 17th postseason begins Saturday, October 16th on Next Level Sports at 4 p.m. Eastern with the league's top wildcard matchup. For the fans, coverage begins Sunday, October 17th with a league playoff pregame special at 2:30 Eastern before kickoff at 3. To find Next Level Sports and for the fans channels on your device, visit itsnextlevel.com and ftfnext.com so you don't miss a minute of the action. That's over the middle, and Ace Fennick doesn't miss a seam as he finds his receiver over the middle of the field. That's a first down and more to Dave Axis.
There you go, Dave. Getting your just a nice slant route across the middle. Great job finding him open, and great job for Dave Axis holding on to it.
2 to the left, 1 to the right, 2 in the backfield for Ace. 1st and 10. Handoff. McBride. Another shoulder charge. 2 shoulder charges and 2 more to the list. 2nd and 2 after another 8-yard rumble forward.
This is unbelievable. I'll tell you what, Curtis, if Lone Star continues to run the football like this, if Ike McBride continues, she is putting Lone Star on her back right now, and this is just an unbelievable performance.
2nd and 2. Lone Star is in field goal range, long field goal range at this point. Reminder, they do not have a star kicker on their roster. Handoff. McBride again. First down and more. Gets down inside the 25 to the 23-yard line. And Lone Star moving the chains again.
Just a great run up the middle for Ike McBride. Again, this is just, I feel like I'm repeating myself over and over again. This is unbelievable. Great job by the running back. And listen, Curtis, I'm pretty sure they're starting to hand out blood pressure monitors here at the stadium.
Yeah, that's been a roller coaster ride all day long in Denton. Medal of Honor Field, no shortage of excitement in this football game. Split backs, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Ace Fennick trying to give his team the lead. Looks, throws, left side, found the hole in between the corner and the safety, and has a first down, but it could be something on the flag that could stop that in its tracks.
R62's got to make an appearance.
And holding. Okay. That is going to be on the defense as well.
Wow.
So that is going to put Lone Star in a real good spot. Greg Soto still gets the catch, and they have a first down.
Great job by Greg Soto holding on to. Even better job by Curtis a great, even better job by Fennick to fit that ball into that window, and just excellent job moving the chains on top of the penalty. Now Lone Star's in a dangerous situation.
Clutch moments in this football game from the 10-yard line. 2 in the backfield. Tight offensive set. Looks like it might be a run. Possibly McBride. They will go McBride. Trying to find the hole through the middle and gets about 2 and gets taken down. So they get a little bit closer. Still can get a first down just in front of the goal line. But right now it's 2nd and 8.
Unbelievable performance so far by both running backs. 188 yards on the ground by Jason Williams and 115, I believe, by Ike McBride. Just excellent job here.
3 to the right, 1 to the left. Oh, gets taken down from behind. Ace Fennick finds turf with the front of his helmet as he finds face first right in the line of scrimmage. Another sack by the Fort Worth defense.
Excellent
That brings
job.
us to the 2-minute warning as well. We are headed to a break, 27-24, but Lone Star knocking on the door. Stay right there. It's the SFL on For the Fans. Back inside Denton, Texas, Medal of Honor Field. We are finishing things off in a big way. 3 to the left, 1 to the right in the shotgun is going to be Ace Fennec trying to get his team the lead on a 3rd and 10. Ace looks, throws, middle of the end zone. He's got it. That's a touchdown for Lone Star. An unreal throw over the middle to Deuce. The Ace to Deuce connection comes up 7s, and the Glory have the lead.
This is an unbelievable play. Nothing crazy, just a post route up the middle, just going directly to the goalpost. Great job keeping 1 foot in. Excellent job. The Ace to Deuce connection is alive and well, Curtis.
What a throw over the middle. Extra point pending. They have a chance to take a 4-point lead and have a gut punch to Fort Worth in the process.
At this point, now the stadium's handing out blood pressure medication.
This is up and through from the Lone Star kicker, Purvis, as this is a 4-point advantage for Lone Star, but back deep is Cade Stevens for the return. We've seen him just about break one earlier. And in a game with 2 pick sixes, do we have 2 kickoff returns on the total as well, is going to be the question.
Yeah, this could be a huge opportunity for Fort Worth. It doesn't have to be a touchdown, but just try and set your team up, your offense up for success with 1:57 left.
See if they can do it. Back deep for the return at the 10-yard line, out to the 20, left of the 20 to the 25 to the 30, and Stevens taken down at the 32-yard line. Don't go anywhere. After we're done in Denton, we'll send you out to Atlanta for the epic conclusion to the SFL regular season that features St. Louis facing the Swarm at the Hive with a DC Dragon. Well, the DC Dragons try to play spoiler against the Queen City Corsairs. Cameron Irvine and Mike St. Green will wrap up today's coverage for this from the studios once all is said and done, with playoff matchups and a finalized bracket by next week for next week's wild card round. It's all coming up next on For the Fans. That's a ball over the middle, and it is caught just shy of midfield again. 1st and 10 at the 48 for Fort Worth.
Yeah, excellent job there. See if they can just manage this clock here.
Left side, that one's caught. Turning it upfield is going to be Jason Williams. He gets taken down after a 5-yard gain. We're coming up on crunch time. Both teams still have all 3 timeouts, remember, with a minute and a half to go in this 4th quarter. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Look at a throw. Cameron Curtis in the pocket, throws left. That one is caught, and that is a great-looking catch with 2 toes inbounds to make sure it's Stephen Hacker.
Yeah, just a great out route there. Good job picking up the first down. Really doing a great job with this clock efficiency here at Lone Star's 37. This is a wonderful, wonderful situation to be in for Fort Worth.
Ready to go. Took a look there at Robert Garrett Jr. He has no shortage of good receptions in this game. They're starting to get the wide receivers more involved at this point, though. Offset I formation. Williams is the deep back. Looking to throw it. Curtis over the short middle. That's going to be caught. 1st down and more inside the 25 to the 23-yard line. And that is where the Toros will set up in the no huddle. Still all 3 timeouts. Not a single one taken at this point. They haven't needed it. Curtis again. Left side. Puts it in Williams' hands. A spin and catch. Tries a spin as well. And he's going to get taken down. A 6-yard gain. Make it 2nd and 4.
They've got to get into the end zone here, Curtis. Excellent job utilizing Jason Williams on that screen.
Looking to throw it. Over the middle again, another catch on a short forward pass, and that is going to be 1st and goal. Look at Fort Worth doing this job in the 2-minute drill. This is about as perfect as you can run it. Looking to throw it. Curtis looking for the end zone. That's a catch, and he's in! That's a touchdown! Oh, what a play! Cade Stevens, for the first time in this game, has a catch and a touchdown, and Fort Worth has taken the lead again.
We didn't call his name at all in the beginning, the first 3 quarters of this game, but ever since the special teams play, Cade Stevens has been on it, and now making a crucial 6 points for his team in order for Fort Worth to almost get their first win against Lone Star in history.
I-35 rivalry is alive and well regardless of any implications that may or may not happen in the playoff race. Taco is ready for the extra point to give his team a 3-point lead. Lone Star still has a little bit of time and all 3 timeouts. Low snap. Kick is up, and it's blocked. A blocked extra point off the low snap means it's only a 2-point advantage, and a field goal can win it for Lone Star.
Lone Star's got 3 timeouts, 34 seconds. The Ace to Deuce connection is hot and ready. Deuce Phoenix already had a touchdown on special teams returning. All they need is a field goal to win this game. This is crazy, Curtis.
What a timeline of events. One of your better regular season games in recent memory comes down to an epic conclusion on this final drive. Returnable from Deuce at the 2-yard line. Going to move right into the middle. He's taken down at the 22. And here we go. Ace Fennec, time to see what you're made of, young fella. Deuce Fennec, you as well. This Lone Star roster ready to try to get themselves downfield. Not much time left, but they can stop the clock 3 times in that 34-second span.
Yeah, this is crazy, Curtis. Lone Star has an opportunity to win this game.
In the gun, Ace Fennec has Ike McBride to his right. Looking to throw it. 3-step drop. Over the middle. That one is going to be caught. Shy of midfield. It's going to be a nice play. Shy of the midfield stripe. First down and more as they get closer.
Excellent job by the receiver just laying out to get that. Wonderful job. Just an excellent job by Lone Star to get that and make that connection. And I wish that they could get it gotten out of bounds, but nonetheless, great job.
Timeout called either way. Lone Star does stop the clock with 26 seconds to go. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Looking to throw it. 5-step drop. Fennec over the middle. Finds the seam within 2 or in between 2 Toros. First down and more past midfield. And it's another timeout taken by Lone Star.
How did Soto connect? I just don't understand. How did Soto catch that? That was unbelievable. A great play, and now they're in Fort Worth's territory. This is getting dangerous, Curtis.
It is indeed at the 47-yard line. They do not have a contracted kicker on the roster. 5 wide for Ace. Got to get it comfortably to probably at least the 30 for a field goal chance. That's a fumble on the ground, and these Toros pick it up. Oh, man, we're going to get a challenge probably from the booth on this to see if there was a football move made. But that is a big fumble if it stands. Greg Soto put the ball on the turf.
Let's see if he held on to this. I don't think that that's a catch. That's just my opinion. This is
hard
crazy.
To say.
This is very close. This might come down to R62, Curtis.
This very well could. We'll see. They are indeed looking at it. The booth going to take a look and see what they see about this particular play. It looks like it probably should be an incomplete pass, at least from that angle, but we'll get a couple more looks here. Catch. And yeah, I don't think he has possession of that. He tries to bring it in, but I don't think there's full possession of that football.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think you and I are thinking the same thing here, Curtis. We'll see what R62 has to say.
He did not complete it, I don't think. We'll see. It is overturned. So no fumble on the play. They're going to give the ball back to Lone Star, which means they're all still out on the field. I think that's the right call. Given the circumstances, he did not complete the move of taking possession and bringing it in before it got knocked out. I think that's the right call by R62. Now, we have 5 wide. The clock has stopped with 17 seconds left on it. Lone Star does have the 1 timeout left. Ace Fennec backs up, throws. That is incomplete. Clock stops. It's 3rd and 10.
Just looking to get it to Dave Axis, as Axis hasn't had much attention this game. Just a really good job by Adam Leach to jump in front of it and get the pass breakup. Other than that, if Fennec puts a little more air on that, that's a touchdown for Axis.
3rd and 10 at the Fort Worth 47-yard line. This is the spot where they get the completion. Got to get it in field goal range. They need at least a 17-yard pass play here. 4 wide. Looking to throw it. Over the middle. That one's going to be caught. They do get it down to the 31-yard line. That's about as close as they can hope to get. First down with 9 seconds left. The question then becomes, do they try to run a play before taking the... Or actually, they just took the last time out. Do they try to run out of bounds?
This is crazy. Soto making a huge play for Lone Star. And it's all going to come down to this right here. They're not going to try and run a play. They have no timeouts. This is a field goal to win the game right here. This
Lone
is
Star
unbelievable.
Trying to remain undefeated in the I-35 rivalry. It's from the left hash. Purvis, who's already missed 1 today. Other than that, he has hit 1. This is going to be a 48-yarder for the win and to send Lone Star out on a victorious note to end the season. Snap good, hold good, kick up and on the way, and it's good! Lone Star takes the lead and likely going to be the win with 5 seconds to go.
1 point lead. This is unbelievable for Lone Star. Excellent job. A non-contract kicker coming through, and I don't think you can get any closer than that kick.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
A 48-yard attempt from that spot gets them the lead with 5 seconds to go. Now the ball rests on Cade Stevens to see what kind of return he can get.
Let's not forget about special teams.
Yeah, exactly. From the 10-yard line, we've seen weirder things in this game. Stevens, left side, breaks a tackle. They have 1 second remaining to do something in this football game. We're down to our last play, and this is where things could get weird.
1 play, 1 second left. Fort Worth, it's just unbelievable. They're trying to get the first win in history against Lone Star. Let's see what they've got dialed up.
Last play of this football game in the I formation. Throws deep left side, a diving catch, but he can't move forward, and that is going to do it. Lone Star ends the game on a victorious note, 34-33. What a game it was. And the I-35 rivalry, as mentioned, alive and well as Lone Star remains undefeated in it.
Excellent game. I don't know if we could have gotten a better game than that, Curtis.
Oh, man. Earlier this season, Taco Sicario had missed a game-tying field goal to give Lone Star the win in that game. This time, Lone Star hits the game-winning field goal. But your take on a very exciting game, Mr. Mike O'Neill.
Yeah, just an excellent job. Listen, both of these running backs came out here dominating today, but I think that the real show is the defense. We had so many great takeaways and just a great job by Lone Star to answer back. I mean, I don't know if I can even say who deserved to win this game more, and that's just the honest truth, Curtis. Lone Star just fell on the right side of it today. That's what I think that this is. And this, I mean, you're seeing comments in the chat about best rivalry, and I think it has an argument to be correct.
Got a post-game special coming up after a break of when we are done here, as we have Atlanta and St. Louis warming up in the Hive. But what a game this was. A game that really had everything, Mike, from 2 pick sixes. We had a kickoff return for a touchdown from Deuce Fennick. That was insane, and just a back-and-forth roller coaster ride of emotions for both teams that are geographically not very far apart along the I-35 highway.
Absolutely, and I think that just it came down to the efficiency of the defenses and being able to play heads-up football. I mean, anytime that you can capitalize on tip drills for interceptions, and not only that, but turn them into 6 points for your team, it's just an unbelievable game. I think we saw a lot of players, obviously, like you're seeing right now, the interceptions by Marquise Reed. He was great. There was a lot of standout players. Soto did an excellent job. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. But this is just an outstanding game by an incredible rivalry. And this is definitely one to watch moving forward.
Yeah, absolutely. Greg Soto going to be your top contender for player of the game, in my opinion. Other than that, Freddie Trammell is also has an opportunity to get that as well. Who is your odds-on favorite?
I really think it's got to go to Freddie Trammell, and that's just me because, listen, if you look at the turn of events, first of all, if this is a completely different game if Freddie Trammell doesn't stop on that fourth and inches.
Yeah, true. That's
so
a very
this
good
could
point.
be a more than a one-possession game at this point, and we could be talking about if Fort Worth scores on that drive a 40-34 game.
And we'll see if he gets the snub here. I think it's probably going to be Greg Soto, and it's 13 receptions, 168 yards, and a touchdown is going to seal the deal for Lone Star. That said, Lone Star gets the 1-point win, 34-33 over Fort Worth to keep themselves undefeated in the I-35 rivalry. For Mike O'Neill and Cameron Irvine, I'm Chris Curtis saying goodbye and good night from Denton, Texas. We have a quick break and then post-game coverage, and then Atlanta, St. Louis just in a little bit. Stay right there. This is the SFL presented by APM Music on For the Fans.
Welcome to Sim Football Postgame. Along with Mike St. Green, I'm Cameron Irvine. And what a thriller that we had to cap off our early window. The game ended up not mattering much at all to the playoffs, Mike, but it sure was fun, and Lone Star continues to have Fort Worth's number. What did matter to the playoffs is that Louisiana took care of Tulsa. That means Portland is officially eliminated. Las Vegas has made the playoffs after their upset win over Arizona, and now coming up next, Mike, that will determine what the matchups will be in the first round. We know our 12 teams. Now we need to determine who's going where. Your thoughts?
Well, my main thoughts, Cam, going into this last couple of games of the regular season that are actually going to set the playoff pairings that we're going to see for next week is that it's anybody's ball game in this wild card round, Cam. I don't think anyone is in particular head and shoulders above anyone else. I don't think anyone is going to, have any particular matchup advantage over anyone else. So I'm excited to see what the final pairings are going to be. And so we can see, who's going to go to battle next weekend. And I'm pretty sure most of these teams are going to be evenly matched just from what I'm seeing in the standings and the teams that have, clinched spots thus far.
This is a big one for St. Louis. They could either be the 12 seed or the 9 seed. Either way, they're going to be having to go on the road. But Atlanta, you can argue, it may be even a bigger game as they're looking for a bye, too, needing a DC win as well.
Yeah, this is going to be a huge game for Atlanta, wanting to seek that bye in the second round of the playoffs. And typically, it's a bye for a reason. It gives you an advantage. You don't have to play that extra week of games. And as I just mentioned, if they do slip into the wild card round, it's going to be a tough matchup for whomever they may face. So yeah, a big win here, and I don't know if they need help to get that bye after that, but it's going to be huge if Atlanta can get that bye going into the playoffs.
It should be interesting. The first time St. Louis and Atlanta have faced this season, and St. Louis has shown up in some big spots. We'll see if they can pull the upset or if Atlanta can take care of business. It comes your way next after the break. Michael Torillo's there. Mike O'Neill also teleporting over into the Hive to continue our coverage with us here on For the Fans. We got all the mics here today and me. We will be back after this commercial break. You're watching the Simulation Football League on For the Fans.